Hi, it's Vicky, and this time we're talking about your time. I just thought it was worth mentioning this really, and it's especially important if you trade time for money. So, do you know how much your time is worth? Of course, it's absolutely important so you know how much to charge your client, but this is a really valuable exercise so that you're mindful of the cost that tasks are costing you, particularly if the task can be done by somebody else for a lesser hourly rate. It's just a bit of food for thought, and to ask yourself, which tasks don't you have to do, and why are you doing them? Of course, I really get the cash flow situation, but when you can afford it, seriously look at outsourcing those jobs that you don't need to do. And the other thing to be mindful of is those jobs that are home jobs that you might fit into your normal working time. What is the cost? A great example is the food shop. Do you do that during time when you would normally be working? Could you have it delivered? Would the delivery cost less than your hourly rate? If it does, that might be a really great place to start. So how do you work it out then? Well, there is a downloadable version of this calculation for you to work through in your own time. But let me just go through it with you. So here's a worked example. So the first thing to do is to decide what is your base earning target for the next 12 months. How much money do you want to earn from your business in the next 12 months? And of course, you'll have an idea on this because it's going to be based on your worth of you. So in this example, a person wants to take out of their business £50,000 in personal earnings. So you then divide by the number of work hours available. So if you can work 5 days a week for 8 hours a day, and you want to work for 44 weeks of the year, then that's the calculation. It's 220 days by 8 hours, which gives you 1,760 hours. Of course, if you want to work shorter days, or less days than 5, or take more holiday, then your calculation is going to be different. But this gives your base hourly number. Now, the thing is that none of us in our own business can work fully productively to generate income for all those 1,760 hours. Because we have other stuff to do, don't we? We network, we do our own marketing, we do our social media, we do our accounts, we speak to new potential customers, and so it goes on. So now you multiply by the time that you are productively income generating. Now it's probably quite hard to work out, but if say you income generated for half of the time, then you multiply your base hourly number by 2. Most people though are income generating for a third of the time, so multiply it by 3. And this gives you the amount per hour that your time must be worth. So it really is worth doing, and then just reflecting on your hourly rate that you charge now. But you know, if it feels a long way off, then build up gradually. Don't panic. You don't have to feel that you have to go out and say that figure absolutely today. You have to feel really comfortable saying the rate that you charge out loud to a prospective customer. So, let me know what happens. But my question to you is, are you seriously charging for your time? Speak soon. Bye for now.